Alright, so I am back. I appreciate it. Everything's fine. She's just calling her dad to see how he was. I was a little scared there with Gina on the road. Wanted to make sure everything was all right. But we are at Epcot for Discovery Sunday stroll around Epcot. I appreciate everybody joining me this afternoon. I appreciate everybody that was on the stream earlier, but I had to take that phone call from my daughter, make sure everything was all right. Everything was good. So we're going around and we're looking at all of the topiaries, talking about Gardens of the Galaxy being off of virtual queue, Tiana's being off of virtual queue. But Flower and Garden will actually start, I think, on the 5th. But it's a beautiful afternoon here at Epcot. Hopefully everything is good. We've been around World Showcase. We're back in Morocco now, making our way back up to the front. If you were on the stream earlier, I appreciate it. Coming back and getting back up with me. I was thinking about going over to the boardwalk area, checking out the boardwalk and see what was going on, but we'll definitely going back and check out Ratatouille's and see what the wait time is on Ratatouille's. When we went by the Guardians, it was a 75-minute wait. The Frozen Ever After was a 60-minute wait, and I was wondering if you think that taking Guardians off of the virtual queue and actually having a longer queue line over there, whether or not that would take off a little pressure off of the other big rides, Ratatouille, Frozen Ever After, and Soarin'. I see Miss Piggy up here. We're going to, we'll head back over to Hollywood Studios this week, probably at some point in time. I don't know if it'll be a live stream or just to be a video. I don't know. Lisa, thank you so much, Lisa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the for that. But yeah, we got to see Miss Piggy. You can't come into Epcot, walk by these topiaries over here, and not say hello to Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's one of my favorites from growing up. You're welcome, Elisa. Thank you for coming back and onto the stream. Everything was all right. My daughter was fine. She just wanted to talk to her dad, so I told her I'd call her back. She's been taking care of our pug this weekend. She actually gave him a bath for Gina. So Gina will come home to a freshly bathed pug. Instead of a little taco, she'll have a nice pug to smell. He's been having some issues this past week. Hey Ralph, thank you for coming back. Pig in space, yeah, pig in space, yeah. But yeah, it's hey, Muppets were great back in the 70s and 80s. I mean, gosh. They loved the Muppets back then. The only thing I didn't really love back then was probably Doctor Who. I could not stand Doctor Who. I don't know. It was something about Doctor Who. I just could not do Doctor Who. My daughter loved Doctor She watched them all the time. She loved Doctor Who, but I could not stand it. I actually been watching, Ralph, I know you'll know it, Kolchak. Holds my pug. He is actually, he's 10 years old. He is 10 years old, and we have done, Gina has done a real good job of keeping his weight down. His name is Chubbs, and he's not chubby. He only weighs 18 pounds. So Gina has done a really good job of keeping his weight down. I mean, he is still very, very active, gets around, no breathing issues, no health issues whatsoever, except eating stuff that he doesn't need to eat, like SD cards, socks, towels, rags. I mean, you can't use a paper towel and set it down somewhere because he's got it and he's ate it. So he's had a stomach issue for this last week because he ate something he shouldn't have eaten. Gina was sorting clothes and he ate something, so he's been having some issues this last week, but he is doing good. Look at these. Wow, it's pretty. Wow. I would not have thought I don't know if they do these all summer down here or just in the spring. I know they would have to keep those. I mean, they partial sun in Myrtle Beach. You can get by with partial sun as long as it's morning sun, pretty much shade in the afternoon because it gets hot there in the afternoons. But yeah, definitely going to have to keep those in shade all day long here. But yeah, I was wondering, let's see what wait time is for Ratatouille. Ralph, you'd asked me earlier how Lombard's was. It was good. We ate over Friday night, and that video, I think, will be up probably tomorrow. We'll put that up tomorrow. Don, thank you. Oh, Don, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I tried to get you. I think I got you again. I went back over, or I think I tried to get you when y'all were going back in. But yeah, it was. I enjoyed that. I think I enjoyed recording you more than you enjoyed watching yourself. But Ratatouille is a 50-minute wait right now. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, Ratatouille is a 50-minute wait. Single riders is open. I've never done single riders here. Anybody ever done single riders on Ratatouille? I don't know how long of a wait it is. I would think it was probably, sometimes when they do these single rider lines, they actually longer than the actual wait time is. So you gotta be careful with those. So 50 minutes is actually not too bad. It's been a lot longer than that for Ratatouille. I'll ask this cast member, how long does the single riders usually wait?
We don't have estimated time. It could be 30, 35.
Okay. So it's usually about 30, 35 on the single riders when it's 50. So I guess that would save you a little bit of time if you're in the parks and you're other members of your party did not want to go on it with you. It'd save you a little bit of time, but I would say that 50 minutes would probably be about 40, 45 usually. I've never gotten over here. I've never been over here and it's actually been a longer wait than the posted wait time. I've been over here and it's actually been half of what it's been posted at, but usually about 80% of what it's posted at. So that 50 minutes is probably going to be between 40 and 45. I've not done one of the gondolas this year. I would actually come over here last year and just ride around on the gondola before I discovered the doing the live streams. But the Island Tower, we actually had dinner. Hey Christian, thank you so much, buddy. We actually had dinner Friday night at the Island Tower. They do not take reservations yet. It was pretty good. We enjoyed it. I mean, we really enjoyed it. That video's edited, so I think I'll probably post that one probably tomorrow. What I've been doing is I'll go ahead and download it, upload it to YouTube, and let it set for 18 or 24 hours before it goes live. It seems like that might help out a little bit on the algorithm. But I don't, the comments and the likes mean more, I think, to the algorithm than anything. But we're in that in-between period right now, in between Festival of the Arts and Flower and Garden. Don, if you're still on here, how did you enjoy your float ride? You looked like y'all were having a great time. I know. I don't know. There's a parade, and then there's the Mardi Gras parade. I mean, I don't think I have ever seen anyone watching the Mardi Gras parade and not enjoying themselves.
That was really funny. Their shirt.
I mean, that Mardi Gras parade is just so fun. Live stream from the gondola, yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking one day. Is probably like I said, I think I was over at Caribbean Beach last year. I shot a video over at Caribbean Beach. I ate two different meals over there. Have no idea what happened to the footage. Never put it up. Did countless walkthroughs of Coronado Springs. Never put them up. So it's doing the live streams helps me out so much because I don't have to worry about trying to edit, and I can get just as good information out, if not better, than I can doing a recorded video, edited and put up. I mean, I do like just doing these off the fly. Oh, so you're riding again on 315. All right. Well, send me a message. Remind me. And I will try to be back over there and record you again. Actually, I will not be here. Well, 315. No, I will not be here. I'll be in Myrtle Beach. I will not be here. Or are you on the 16th? 315. No, I will not be here. That's Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. I will be in Myrtle Beach that weekend.
Yeah, you did.
We'll be doing Run to the Sun car show that weekend. We'll be doing some Myrtle Beach content. Run to the Sun, going to try to get down to Myrtle's Inlet, do Broadway at the beach. Kind of a whole, going to run the gambit in Myrtle Beach on the 15th, 14th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Actually going up on the 13th, I think it's a Thursday. So they get ready to do some live music here. Got some music playing back here. So we got the got two Topiaries back here. You've got Mickey Mouse.
Travelers.
You got Mickey.
Please welcome to the stage, Command Performance.
All right, so, oh wow, rocking. You're gonna have some rocking playing here. That's some British rock going on here. I'm gonna see if I can get out of here without. Band on the run. Band on the run. Gina, before we came down to Universal Studios yesterday, we put it on YouTube and watched a special or documentary. They called it Yacht Rock. You know, back the Michael McDonald, Steely Dan, Toto, and that was a really good documentary. You just do not realize how many albums or how much music, and I think it was turned into a standing joke of how much actual music and albums Michael McDonald sung on from the Doobie Brothers. I mean, it was crazy. And the guys from Toto, they started off as studio musicians. And I mean, it was just, they were talking like 4,000, 5,000 songs that they set in on in the studio. You go back and you look at those albums from the 80s when Toto was big, Michael McDonald was big, Doobie Brothers, Steely Dan, Kenny Loggins was actually considered. I mean, it was crazy. I think this is actually my favorite topiary. Of all the topiaries, I think this is my favorite. Love this topiary right here. It's cool. And then Captain Hook and Peter Pan are actually pretty good too. I do like them. I like Peter Pan. I've always liked Peter Pan's always been a fun character for me. It's like Mowgli from the Jungle Book. I think that was actually one of the first movies I saw was Jungle Book, probably on the Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday. Yeah, if I'm here, I'll definitely be coming over to Air Supply. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at that and put that all in the calendar and go ahead and make reservations for those days. I want to see Rick Springfield. I fist bumped Rick Springfield last year. That was cool. He came right by me on the bench. He was walking on the bench. We were all standing up, and got a fist bump from Rick Springfield, which was way cool because him being, God, I think he's 74. If I'm not mistaken, he's in his 70s. And he laid down on his back with his feet bent at the knees and his feet out, and laid down playing the guitar and jumped right back up and did not miss a beat. If I did that, I'd have bones flying everywhere. I mean, it'd be nothing but bones everywhere. All right, so we got Bambi up here. We got Rabbit and a raccoon. So yeah, they've got majority of all of the. What's that record? The Edmund Fitzgerald playing there, I think. They got pretty much all of the topiaries out, except for the front. They did not have anything out at the front yet. So we're going to make a left here and head back over towards Soarin'. See if there's anything else over there that I missed. There was some stuff that not out over there last week that they've probably gotten out now. So they'll probably be putting out the front entrance tomorrow night or so. But every time we come over here, this Swirl Showcase was packed out. I mean, there was nothing but a line here every time we was over here for a live stream on Sundays. It was always packed out, so that must have been a really, really good Dole Whip that they had going on in there, that swirl Dole Whip stuff they had. Kind of regret not getting it. Never thought about it when I first got over here before I started to stream. But yeah, it was always packed out. But I do need to write that down. I need to go and look at the Garden Rocks schedule, put that on a board on my MRV on the door. That way I see it every day. So I know what shows I want to come over and what days are going to be. I forgot about Air Supply. I knew Rick Springfield. Berlin last year was great. I really enjoyed Berlin. The former members of Electric Light Orchestra was really good. I enjoyed that. I don't know if it would look good with the monorail going live from the Grand Strand. I don't know if I'll do. I think I actually did last year go live from the car show. But there's a lot of music playing in the background. It's like the Jeep Jam. They have music playing, and during the Jeep Jam and during the car show, so it's kind of hard to do that and not get copyrighted. But yeah, I think I did that last year. I can't, because I didn't feel like doing a big editing thing, and we walked. I think I did the whole show, maybe. I think I walked just about everything. If you've never looked back at those videos, there's a lot of cars there. And there's another man that does retro Myrtle Beach guy. He does videos from Myrtle Beach, Beaching with the Boons. They do a lot of really good videos up and down the Grand Strand. But Retro has got a Corvair. He's actually had it down there a couple of times, but I think he's actually getting it repaired. So I'm gonna try to reach out, maybe do a live stream with him one day, and ride up and down the boulevard, maybe go cruising with him. He's got a new baby, probably a little bit over a year old now, him and Kat. But yeah, he's getting that worked on. I think he's getting it worked on. I know they were, he had him pick it up, I know that, and I was kind of worried that he was selling it, but he wasn't selling it. Okay, here's a little Bo Peep, or 3 sheep. They didn't have these out last year. They're in the same spot. Nothing new right now. No new topiaries that I have seen. So it's the same topiaries that they had last year. The only one we've not looked at that I saw that we've not looked at is Figment. Figment is actually in front of Spaceship Earth. Oh, here comes the monorail. There's your monorail shot. So Butterfly Pavilion is still closed up. Looks like they've doing a little bit of training right now. I was gonna tell you, I met a team member over at Universal Studios store, inside the store, and he was actually really knowledgeable in what was going on. It's good to see someone come in and know what they're talking about and be able to tell you what's going on, because there's a lot of times, and it happens with both companies, you'll ask a team member a question and they will actually not have an answer for you. All right, so they're actually going to have a different topiary at the very front this year. So there will be a new topiary at the front. Do not know what it will be, but there will be a new one. And you're probably asking yourself how I know that. Well, it's because she is right here. They had her at the very front last year. So they are here right now. So they will not be at the front of the resort or in front of Epcot. They're going to have someone new here this year. I was a little confused though, Ralph, when I got over here today, because I saw Crystal Palace do a flower and garden video, and did not think about it being California. So it was actually in California where she was at. I was thinking she was here. So I was actually thinking they had started flower and garden on Friday. So I got over here and there was nothing at the front entrance. And I was just like, what is going on here? Is there something's wrong here? Something's amiss. Then I went over where they've got the maps, and they had no passport for flower and garden. And then I was really confused. I was frantic at that point in time, so I had to go back and change my thumbnail and everything. Change my title, change my thumbnail, because it was not Flower and Garden. So, Moana. Okay, she's out for her meet and greet right now. Actually, we've got the line over here. Now it used to be back this way. It used to be down this walkway right here, which I think I actually like this walkway, it being down this walkway better, because this is actually a little bit more shaded in here, I think, which would be good. But yeah, it was. I was a little frantic this morning, or this afternoon when I got here. Kind of jumping through hoops. Do a new thumbnail, which I used the same picture. Just had to redo it, take something off of it, and put something else on it. All right, so we've made it all the way around the park, and I need to call my daughter back. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. Remember, Epcot's calling your name.